Hi, this is Brett. I was dialing you in because I had a question. There's no way. Hello? God, what a dick.
Hey, episode 8. I'm so glad we as a society, finally dropped 8. 4 plus 4 was, a very fucking hard time for me. Shut up. It just is tough. I also had a really hard time with Yap. I can't believe we're still fucking doing Yap to some degree. What is the other one? Delulu? Put a gun in my fucking mouth. So bad. Anyways, hey, episode 8. How the fuck are we? I'm actually doing this by myself, by my lonesome. My girls are gone. They're in New York packing their stuff up to make the big move back to Los Angeles. So I'm alone. Feels very weird. Hey, y'all. All right, let's get into it. First thing I want to address, I've been getting some DMs from the 15 people that have been viewing this podcast, which I'm done making jokes about only 15 people watching this podcast, because those of you who are listening, I do appreciate you, and I do see you, and I stand with you. I know it's an intimate group. It's kind of an intimate group at this point. We should start a group chat so we can all chit-chat together. But I see you. I hear you. I genuinely wish I could passionately kiss you on the lips. You deserve that. For listening to my ass. Even my mom, she's like, I listened to the latest episode. Why? You don't have to. You don't have to do that shit. Which makes it very weird to promote my podcast, because I'm no, if someone is oh, which episode should I listen to? Literally don't. You don't have to. None of them. You're fine. Just go outside and play with your friends. You don't have to listen to my podcast. So I do need to be better at just pushing that shit. It's also so embarrassing pushing your content, which is weird. Oh, I got a comment the other day, which I get this comment a good amount, where it's Brett, I loved you on TikTok. Your videos used to be so funny, and now you don't post anymore. What's going on? Yeah, I'm fucking tired. Yeah, I'm exhausted. You know what? Let's briefly get into my social media. We never talk about my career. It's so funny. People still to this day will respond to my stories when I say something about a job, and they're like, "What's your job? Oh my God, what do you do for work?" What do you mean? Do you think I'm just posting this fucking much and I just have another full-time job? Can you imagine if I had a full-time job? Imagine my coworkers. I'm just sitting at my desk just posting fucking 19 stories a day, starting a podcast, but I'm just yeah, I work at a marketing firm. Yeah, I just kind of do this social media thing part-time. If I did this part-time, then I would be so annoying. Luckily, I am getting paid for this, and it is my job. Which also, I don't talk about social media a lot, because it's I have the best job in the world. It really is so easy, and there's so many perks to my job. Anyone would love this job, but then also you know what? Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it's not that fun. And I've been doing this for 4 years, and the shit that I used to post, I'm this doesn't feel that funny to me anymore, which is unfortunate, because it's that style of content is what got me to this point, and this stuff, the style that people enjoy seeing. They don't love the new shit. They don't love the new shit. One time I was talking to my mom about how it's just it's kind of weird growing as a person, and your humor changing online, but then people following you for a specific reason, and then now people don't like my newer stuff. And my mom was I gotta be honest with you, I like the old stuff too. I'm sure the fuck you do. Everyone does. Anyways, whatever. I haven't been posting as much online. I also I'm so grateful for social media. I'm so grateful for this job. Genuinely could not imagine my life without it. But I also never wanted to do social media. I moved out here to act, and I feel I've been trying to act for the last 5 years, and I'm actually not bad at acting, believe it or not. Given my track record, you would think I'm ass, and that's fine. But I'm if I have to do one more bit, and there's only so many types of people, and I used to make 3 videos a day of characters. Who else? There aren't any other characters. I already ran through all my things. There's no one else to make fun of. I'm starting a podcast. Y'all don't like it. That's okay. And hopefully, I pray to God I just book an acting role and I can fade to black. Kidding. Kidding. I would never do that to y'all. Got a podcast now. That's my social media rant. It is the best job I've ever had. I am so grateful for it. Also, really fucking quick, I'm just going to touch on brand deals. I need you guys to know the video I send the brand versus the video that I end up posting with the brand approval, completely different video. I'm working with this brand right now, which it sucks. I literally cannot stand up for myself in any capacity, and I can't talk poorly about this brand or else then I look horrible. But this brand has been so horrible, and they just like keep saying no to me. And my options are either like get the check and just like sacrifice anything funny in the video or walk away and not get paid after doing all the work. Anyways, my job is so easy, but that is one thing I will say. My brand deals would be so much funnier, but the brands ruin them. I'm aware of that, and it sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. So anyways, if you see a brand deal, just like and comment because you would have loved the original, and I'm sure you might tolerate the one I posted. So thank you. God bless. I got a massage yesterday. I am like a firm believer of not stretching. There are just some things in life where I'm like, I'm not doing all that. What do you mean I'm going to stretch? What do you mean I'm going to get in a downward dog? Like, no, that doesn't sound like me. I do like a workout class most days of the week. The last 3 minutes are like, okay, we're just going to do a quick cool down stretch. I might. I'm actually going to bounce. My bones are like aching and sore. I'm like constantly in pain. Why would I stretch? Anyway, so I went to get a massage. I believe women are superior than men. In any capacity, under any circumstances, I would trust a woman to do a job over a man. Except when it comes to a massage. My most misogynistic thought is that women are worse at giving massages than men. For me, I'm a big back. Like I'm not like some little like lymphatic massage. No, I want a deep tissue. I want you to sculpt my body. I want you to rearrange my organs in a way that will hurt me, but then in the long run will help me. And so I have this gentleman that I go to at the massage place. He wasn't available. Okay. I'll move forward with just any gender. Okay, go in. I got a woman. That should be fine. She comes out. She's like 4 foot nothing. 80 pounds sopping wet. This ain't gonna work, champ. This ain't gonna work. What do you mean? What do you mean you're gonna give me a deep tissue massage? You didn't even reach my waist. How is this gonna work? It really, like, the size comparison reminded me of like a shark with, you know, those fish that would swim next to sharks and just like kind of eat the algae off. I'm like, that's what the shit feels like. What do you mean you're going to relieve my body of pain? You can't even reach the table. It was respectfully just a very bad massage. There was times where she was trying to like push deeply into my back. I'm not kidding. I could feel her legs lifting off of the ground. Baby, you're not going to give me a deep tissue massage. At this point, just eat the algae off the side of my back. That's the best you can do. And that's fine. It was 80 minutes long. I was like so bored. I was like, at this point, like, it's just like you're just rubbing my body. You're just rubbing me in oil, which at that point I can lube myself up. I can just head on out. So I did just kind of like waste $120 on an 80-minute massage. And it sucks. Again, it's like women in any other career. Yes. I love that. Holy shit. Yeah, women in STEM. Yes. Women as masseuses. Well, genuinely, anyone who saw like it honestly looked almost inappropriate. Just like the size difference. It's like someone should have stopped it. Like, if you see something, say something. What do you mean my 6'4", 200-pound ass is getting paired up with a 4 foot nothing 80-pound woman? How is she gonna help? Anyways, I love women. Genuinely, you guys know that, but I hate them in this field. I just hate them in this industry. And that's fine to say, by the way. I'm on antidepressants. Okay, big whoop. Big fucking whoop. And I'm randomly like not that depressed anymore because of the antidepressants. Hey, shout out Wellbutrin. Anyways, I get texts from my pharmacy like every 2 weeks that like I have a refill that is ready for me, which I'm also like, baby, there's like 30 pills in this and I'm supposed to take it daily. Like, you're giving me too much, which also like sounds kind of like problematic. Like, what do you mean you're just giving me more drugs than I even need? Very interesting. The thing that's so bizarre to me is it gives me a fucking countdown where it's like you have 3 days to pick up your antidepressants or you're shit out of luck. Baby, what if I was depressed? What do you mean? You're giving me an ultimatum? Like, you have 3 days to pick it up or we're taking you off your meds. You have to come now. That's like the last thing we should be like giving a timestamp to. What do you mean? Have you ever met someone who's depressed? You're really going to take that, the one thing that I like desperately need away from me? You're sick. No, the healthcare system. You have 2 fucking days to get to your local CVS or you're shit out of luck. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, okay? This episode, we're dialing in a dental hygienist. I've always been really obsessed with my teeth and not like in like a holy shit, I got a nice rack type thing. But like my teeth were fucked most of my life. And now I've gotten to a place where I'm like kind of okay with them, even though I like refuse to smile in pictures. But that's more so because I'm like it just like makes me look like fucking crazy when I smile. It's not really have anything to do with my teeth. So if you're oh, I like it when you smile. Cool, I don't. Cool, I'm not going to. So you're fine. I did have braces and it just like why I feel like I had braces at like the best time, but also like the worst time. Like, what do you mean I was like fat and ugly and also had braces and also Justin Bieber hair? Like, can you give a bitch a second? Randomly, like when I had braces and I was fat, it was also when I pulled the most. Like, tell me why I like pulled the hottest girl in 8th grade with like my fat ass and braced teeth. And also, like, obviously I wasn't getting normal braces colors. Like, I was getting like seasonal braces colors. Like, I get that like the braces are on me, but I don't think it should be up to my discretion on what color braces I should get. What do you mean I got like yellow and red braces? The yellow was so fucking, that was just mean because I'm like, the orthodontist knows enough to know that the yellow braces will literally just make it look like I've never brushed my teeth a day in my life. Like the yellow braces literally just looks like you were covered in plaque. Just get rid of that option. I mean, they still have like lime green, which like isn't much better, but like the yellow just seems like bad. I should have just done white. But then even white too is like, I'm sure that looks fun. I mean, you can't really win with braces. Also just like say goodbye to popcorn. Everything got fucking stuck in your braces. Like if you would eat a hot dog, you would have the bun in for about 3 months. And again, I'm like not at an age where I'm like really like, let's like lock in and let's make sure these are clean. No. And then they would take off the it was always disgusting when they would take off the bands and it would just like be like, oh, yep, that's everything I've eaten for the last 6 months. That's just caked on there. If you have Invisalign, like check your privilege, bitch. Oh, you can just pop those out whenever. Yeah, I was a fucking metal. I was going to say metalhead. Why does that sound like a slur? I was a metalhead for 3 years. I also had one of those spacers. No one's talking about this. This like I feel like no one had this, but of course again I had it like when I was the ugliest fucking version of myself. They put like a metal, everything's metal. Everything's fucking metal these days. They put like a metal thing on the roof of my mouth and then every single night my mom would have to put a tiny little key in and turn it and so it would pull my 2 front teeth apart from each other because I guess they were too close. Okay, now there's like 6 inches between my 2 front teeth, which that was like the point. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? My teeth were like slightly too close together. So like the only thing we can do is like pull them 7 feet apart. That's mean. Like randomly, yeah, obviously like I had 2 fucking giant front teeth that are 6 feet apart from each other. Like, yeah, obviously everyone called me SpongeBob. Yeah, there's like nothing I could have done about that. I could actually do a thing where I would like, with water, I kind of would make like a little fountain because of the gap in my teeth. So that would be like a party trick. Party trick being like in my like 6th grade classroom at the water fountain. I could like which kids actually fucking like that. That was actually cool. And so then I was like, yeah, like I look fucking ugly, but like, yo, I can do a fountain. Yeah, but I look like I'm spraying a fountain. So you can't bully me that hard. Like, this is, like, such a jank setup just to, like, be like, I can't record by myself. All right. Girls, you're on the horn. Hit me.
Hey. Okay, so I have a hot question. I
Okay.
have 2 hot questions.
Hey.
First of all, are you familiar with the concept of train tracks? Like when you get your braces off, the marks that they leave behind.
I'm like, sure. Was it just like the built up plaque?
Yeah, but it was like if your teeth got like browner outside of the braces, but then were
Yeah.
like white. And so I was wondering if that was a constant fear you had. And also, did you ever have rubber bands?
Yeah, of course I had rubber bands, and it like they were like thick as fuck, and it's just like, what do you like? That also hurt so bad. Like, why was I in so much pain for my braces? Again, like as an 11-year-old, like no one should like go through that. I also remember the day I got my braces taken off. Like it was like, oh my god, such a big day. I was like, my teeth look like Donkey Kong's. Like I looked like a character. My teeth look the exact same still, and I think I'm just like kind of accepted that I look like Diddy Kong, but like I'm like at that time I was like, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be really tough. But yeah, like every single time they would take off the braces, it's just like holy gunk. Holy fucking gunk.
Are you, I guess, a Donkey Kong teeth son or American Girl?
Definitely Donkey Kong son. I honestly would kill for American Girl doll teeth. Oh my god, you know what this reminds me of? My feminine thumb. There's this thing, I don't know why, like I randomly did not know that I was like also attracted to men until I was probably like 23. But like I was like this, you know, where it's like, oh, the signs were there. The sign in question was just the fact that I was like, why is my thumb kind of feminine? Like I remember looking at like other guys' thumbs and they were like really grown out and like kind of like gross, and it was like, oh, you don't really have like a thumb, it's just like a big nail. And I was like, that's the right fucking like that's a guy thumb. And then I was like, oh, like why do I have this dainty ass woman thumb, which again I still have to this day. I've just kind of grown to love it, some of like my Diddy Kong teeth, but it's just like, damn, that's a woman's thumb. Like 6'4", but has a woman's thumb.
Is the thumb a male thumb or a female thumb?
The thumb meaning the guys from
Spy Kids
who are
we have on
also
the
like
board behind
that
me.
are also behind me. Those are guy thumbs. Like
So you're
holy
attracted
shit.
to them?
Yeah, like okay.
Do guy thumbs have cuticles or like not so much?
I mean, like the ones that I would like romanticize were again just mostly. It's not even like you can't even really see much of the thumb. It's just like pretty much all nail. Like I was like that. Yeah, you're a guy. Okay, you're a guy's guy. And so that was like the first time where I was like, maybe I am gay, because like, what do you mean my thumb looks like this?
Wait, like I'm not seeing where you're drawing the conclusion of like being gay. No, me neither.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, the Macklemore song where it's like, in 3rd grade, I thought I was gay because I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I was like, okay, like don't think I'm gay, but like, why does my thumb look like this? I do sometimes keep my room clean and also have a woman's thumb. Hey, baby, the signs are there. Like at that point, I was like, fuck it. Like maybe I'll just like force myself to like guys, because it's like, I
And
mean,
it had nothing to do with you wanting to like rail a man to death.
no.
More so just like,
Again, like I've been dealt the cards. I'm queer. I have a queer thumb. Guess I just got to lean into it. But then I didn't actually like come to terms with my sexuality until I was like 23. But again, like, holy shit, that queer thumb should have said something. That queer.
Does that transcend into your big toe as well?
No, my big toe is like hot. Like I have like a conventionally attractive big toe, like, and that's like a guy's toe. Actually, let me look at it.
What makes it conventionally attractive?
I mean, like, when you know it, you know it. Like, when you know it, when you see it, you know it. It's kind of just like, if you know, like, holy shit, that's a guy's toe. Guy's toe, but a woman's thumb.
Do you think this
So I'm
excuses,
bisexual.
like, are you allowed to wear open-toed shoes if you have conventionally attractive men's feet?
Yeah, but, like, you can't, like, flip my foot over. Because then you're going to see some things you don't want to see.
Ew.
Should I tell him about the...
Yeah, and describe where you store it.
That's bad. I do have this sander. My dad was a podiatrist, and so he bought me like a foot sander to sand off my calluses, which is now my profile picture on Instagram. So if you want to go check that out, new Avi. But I do have on my person a foot sander, and I keep it in my fuck ass drawer, which is like the drawer in the house where you just keep like everything that it's like, where would you put this? So it's like, what is in the fuck ass drawer? Like packing tape, loose edibles, my sander, a coupon that's been expired for 4 years, a camera that doesn't work.
The problem is, it's not that it's like in a drawer, it's that the drawer resides in the kitchen.
Yeah, but I keep it in my sander in a plastic Ziploc bag, which is like, oh yeah, like you can put anything in a plastic Ziploc bag and put it anywhere and it's safe. It's marked safe.
I don't love though that like when it's requested of me to go get the SD card, my hand has to come in contact with the sander.
Okay, well, some of our feet come in contact with that sander, and we are completely normal with it. So,
What do you think about people like, well, I don't want to keep talking about like toenails.
Yeah, either. I really can't.
But
Let's
I
switch
feel
to
like
something.
people have been flipping their toenails in public a lot.
I honestly, fuck you brought this up, Holly. I really I don't know where the best place to clip my nails is, and I feel like we haven't really decided on something. Have we as a society been like, this is the best way to clip your nails? Like, are we supposed to do it over a trash can? Are we supposed to do it over your sink? Are you supposed to do it over the toilet? Like, are you supposed to do it outside? Like, I feel like I started doing it outside in my backyard. Now Rita has my toenail clippings in her mouth. But then if you do it in a toilet, it's like, oh, now my foot is touching the rim of the toilet. Don't love that. I'm doing it in my sink. Ew, I spit in there. You do it over the trash can. Yeah, good luck getting it in the fucking trash can. Those clippings are going all over your bathroom tile floor. You see what I'm saying?
I think that's why vacuums exist.
We just need like a toenail clipper that just like sucks it up. Like it's like clip and then like clip and suck.
So I'll take what he's
I'll do one clip and suck when you get a chance. There's currently like a helicopter that's circling around my place, which I always love. Someone comes and breaks into the set and murders me live on camera. Maybe then I'll get 1,000 views. Kidding. All right, you guys, shut up for 2 seconds and let me do the am I on the wrong? Okay. My God. I always love the like 35F. Like, I feel like it just, like, makes, like, humanity seem, like, so simple. It's like we all are just, like, M's and F's at the end of the day. And B's. Sorry, that wasn't, like, there's 2 genders. Pick one. There's more. Y'all know my heart. My 35F wife, 37F. Wait. I think this person's 35F and their wife is 37F. Me, 35F, wife, 37F. Has a cavity she needed fixed since January, but didn't want to do it because she's afraid of the dentist. Okay, you're fine. Me too, so I totally get it. Kidding, yeah, valid. Since then, though, it's gotten a lot worse. Normally, I would shrug off not wanting to go right now as overkill, but if that's what she wants, that's fine because I understand crowns are expensive. The problem is it's gotten so bad that I can't sleep next to her. Riding in the car is difficult. How is that okay. Our daughter noticed too. When I picked up the fact that her breath is bad and she needs to get filling, she became enraged. I've brought it up twice in the past 2 months, but now I don't want to anymore. She started insulting me, making me feel like an asshole for saying anything. I feel like I may be out of line pushing her to go to the dentist. Am I in the wrong for asking my wife to fix her tooth and her very bad breath? Wow. If anyone like ever told me I had bad breath, I would kill myself. But then also I would do anything in my power to fix it. You got to go to the dentist, baby. Like also if you're a 37F, oh, you're scared of the dentist? Okay, kids go. Kids go to the dentist and you're, like the expensive thing, like I get. But also it's like if the longer you wait, the worse it's going to get. And your breath fucking reeks, by the way. Even your dumbass daughter's you're ruining car rides somehow. You're ruining car rides because of your stench and your pain. Again, I don't really know how you are ruining car rides, but you are. It's gotten that bad. I also like, I cannot kiss someone with bad breath. So I can't even imagine like, oh, the love of my life's breath reeks. Pass. Baby, you're not the love of my life then. Get your crown fixed. What do you mean? Again, I just think like as a 37F, like, oh, the dentist is scary. Yeah, so is your fucking rank ass breath. You're ruining your family. You're ruining your family and your relationship because of your rank breath. And if you're in pain, get it fixed. It's not going away. Get your crown fixed and save the family. Get your crown fixed and save everything. So I'm going to dial in this 37F. This 37 MFer. Hi, baby. Is this a 37F? Hi, how are you? Good. You're scared? Of what? The dentist? Aren't you 37F? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, baby, you got to get that fixed. Yeah, your wife actually wrote in, your breath smells like shit. And your little daughter, too, is somehow clocking it as well. I don't know how many F she is. I don't know what F she is, but she's clocking it, and also you're ruining car rides. I've never once ruined a car ride because of my bad breath or pain. I found other ways to ruin car rides just kind of by being myself, but, like, you got to get that fixed. And I'm like, again, you're a 37F. Oh, the dentist is scary. Yeah, well, that's kind of gone out the window. You need to grow up, baby. Also, if getting your crown fixed is like the most like scary thing you've ever had to do, then you live a very sheltered life. Okay? And if nothing else, your breath smells like shit. And it's tearing apart your family. So if you care about that 35-year-old F and your little F, then get it fixed, baby. And stop complaining. Okay. All right, baby. You too. Ugh, can smell your breath from the phone. Ugh, don't get too close. All right. You too. All right. Okay. I think she's going to do it. But if she doesn't, my God, you just lost a 35F. And a little F too. Anyways, that's Am I in the Wrong? I also think it is like I know I just kind of laid into that 37F, but I do think it is like tough where it's like, if I was married to someone and their breath smelled like shit, it's like, that is like, if someone ever told me my breath smelled like bad, like I would never recover from that. Even if I was like completely married to them with child, I would still be like, I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving you because I can't recover from that. But also if like there is a quick fix, I would do anything. So you're fine. You're fine. But like, again, I cannot kiss anyone with bad breath, but then I also don't think I could like muster up the courage to tell someone they have bad breath. Because if I ever got told I had bad breath, I would die. But also, I don't. And the reason I don't is because I brush the shit out of my tongue. I brush so close to the sun that I will gag every single time I brush my tongue, which I'm like, I would rather gag every single time I brush my teeth and not have rank breath than like miss my tongue and ruin my family. If that makes sense. I also like, let me come clean. I have a spit rag. I'm not proud of it, but I have no other choice. After I brush my teeth, like I spit into the sink. I still have to spit somewhere else. I have to wipe my mouth. I don't know. It's just something that I've always had to do. And so, yeah, I have a spit rag in my under my sink. Like, is that bad? The first time I had someone spend the night, my adult age, I had to pull out my spit rag, and I'm just like, I'm going to get ahead of it. I'm just going to tell you what this is. This is a spit rag. There's no getting around it, and I do have to spit into it and wipe my mouth every single time I brush my teeth. It's fucking gross. I see that. I'm aware of that. It's just who I am. It comes at the cost of having an insane body and a great person. It's like, yeah, I'm fucking perfect in every way. Sometimes I use a spit rag every single morning and every single night before I brush my teeth, after I brush my teeth to, cleanse my mouth. Is that such a fucking crime? And if it is, again, don't tell me because that will ruin me. And again, holy shit, he's perfect in every other way. Damn, his ass is that fat. Yeah, I think I can look past the spit rag. Y'all to me, I assume. But yeah, am I in the wrong? We are going to dial in a dental hygienist. Every single time I go to the dentist, I'm so fucking annoying to the dental hygienist. Because I'm just like, okay, I'm going to ask you every single question I have about dental hygiene because I want to have the best teeth that I possibly can without doing anything. So we're going to dial them in. I also think like I am very oral hygiene positive. And I used to say, floss the teeth you want to keep. I've kind of fallen off on flossing. I also think like their job is fucking gross. I've seen some of y'all's mouths. My God. Especially like little kids. Like I feel like sometimes I just look at a kid and I'm like, I would love to just like get in there with a squeegee. I just want to kind of peel that shit off. I do think it would be like oddly satisfying, like similar to like the popping pimple videos, like just like scrubbing shit off teeth. It's also crazy because it's like, oh, let me just scrub all this shit off your teeth, and then it's like, okay, close your mouth, we'll put water in, so then you're just like swallowing shitty water, plaquey water. Ooh, dibs on the water plaque. Anyways, also, what are those fuck ass things that are like massive that they put in your mouth and then you like gag to completion and they're like you have to keep it in your mouth for 3 minutes? Yeah, I might. Also, I'm like, I probably have a big mouth. We've gotten that fucking part. But like, my God, do y'all stretch it to the fucking brims? Like, they test their limits. Like, what? You can see enough. Why are you like, Also, the x-rays are always just like so scary where I'm like, yeah, I'm sure my teeth look like that naked, but like, can you just put the gums on just so I don't have to see the like how far they go up? What do you mean? That's like in my skull? Slap the gums on. Like, you know, when like Find My Friends where it's like you can see the like terrain? Yeah, let's do cartoon mode for that. I don't need to see them going all the way up. Let's just, that's none of my fucking business. Or yours, too. Get out of my mouth, you fucking pervert. Okay, mouth kink. Dialing in a dental hygienist. Fuck it.
Hello.
Hey, you. What's up?
Nothing. Just got home from work, actually.
Whoa, great segue into your job. Into your career. So you are a dental hygienist, am I right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. And how do you like doing that?
You know, I like it. I'm only
Okay.
a year into it, so far so good.
At what percentage of people would you say have like gross mouths? Like,
So I see about like 8 patients a day, and I would say 6 out of the 8 have gross mouths.
what?
Like, you can tell people do not floss. It's the
That's
flossing.
that's the silent killer.
It is. It sure is.
Wait, okay, so
Yeah.
what got you into dental hygiene?
I don't know. I knew growing up, I've always been interested in the dental field.
Okay.
I wanted to be a dentist, but then I kind of figured out they have a lot of like liability, and I didn't want that.
Yeah.
And then I also have realized that hygienists are the ones with the interpersonal connection with the patients and who you're talking to, like most of the time.
What is the procedure of like talking with the hand in the mouth? Like we've all seen this like meme where it's like, oh, how like, are you aware of that? Because I feel like most aren't, and I'm like, y'all haven't seen the memes. Like, why are you trying to like get to know me when you're fisting my mouth?
Okay, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm pretty good at like, okay, if I'm going to ask you a question, I want you to answer me. I'm not going to have my fingers in your mouth because honestly, I understand you when my fingers are
What flavor cleaner do you use? Because there is a right answer.
What do you mean cleaner?
You know when it's like, you clean teeth, right? You know the stuff where they're like, okay, here are your options to clean your teeth, and there's like 3 flavors.
Oh, okay. You're talking about like the paste?
Yeah.
Is that
what paste do y'all offer?
You're getting mint with me. I'm not.
You don't have the whole shebang?
I do for kids, but I usually
so
have
for
like,
grown-ass adults, we just well, I mean, mint is the right option. What do you have for kids?
Cherry, bubble gum.
They get cherry. Like they can have bubble gum that's like childish, but like I also hate cherry, but like I know some adults who like cherry, so
yeah, but they all taste like that artificial flavoring. So it's like
no, like I mean, like if you're over the age of like 12, you better get mint. Like there's no reason not to. What are those things that like I think are like the teeth molds? I don't know if it's more orthodontists or dentists that use it, and they like fill her up and then they put them in your mouth, and like I'm just like gagging for the good baby. You have to keep them in for 2 minutes, and I'm like about to like bomb up chuck.
Like impressions of your teeth?
Yeah, first impressions. Kidding.
I mean, we learned that in school, but now it's all digital. So maybe you need to go somewhere that has a little more updated equipment.
So next time I go, I won't have to like deep throat that thing.
Yeah, you won't have to deep throat that
God,
thing. No,
it's horrible.
at least at our office.
Does
you
your
don't have to
office have a fish tank?
It sure does.
Like, what is the like stereotype? Like, why do all dentist office have a tank?
You know, I don't know.
What's the correlation between
the
fish and
Finding Nemo.
teeth?
Finding Nemo, is that why?
Yeah,
I don't know.
but where does a dentist come? I guess that girl with braces, that might make sense. The loud
Right.
girl, I forgot her name. Stacy, what is her name? Does anyone know? Tracy?
I
I don't
don't
know. I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, can I ask you a PG-13 question? I'm so sorry.
Yeah. What's up?
Okay, again, I'm just going based off of articles I've read, meaning like TikTok and word on the street.
Okay.
There's a thing where dentists and dental hygienists can maybe tell if someone has been participating in an adult activity regarding something in their mouths. Do you know do I have to spell it out for you, or are you following a pretty good bit?
I mean, do you want to spell it out, or do you want me to just answer?
If you know where I'm going, then we could just definitely do that.
I think I want you to spell it out for me, though.
Can you tell when someone's been
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anything like that, but it's more like if someone's being like abused, but not like.
Oh my God. Okay. But not dick sucking. Okay, great. When you are like kind of working in someone's mouth, what are we supposed to do with our eyes?
We would rather you just close your eyes. I can feel when people are staring at me.
What's the strangest interaction you've had with, what do you call them? Patients? Yeah.
Yeah. I would say there was a patient that I just seen like 2 weeks ago, and I seen them for the first time, and she was already telling me about how she found out her mom recently was hiding that her dad was not her real dad, and all this stuff. People definitely think I'm just this, and I'm like, this is my first meeting you. Why do you feel comfortable telling me this stuff?
That's insane. Maybe that's when you start just like putting your fingers in their mouth, down their throat. That's when you just start putting your hands in. Do you ever steal from the goodie bags? Be honest. Have you ever taken home one for yourself?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm on vacation, hell yeah.
Do you use I almost said a mechanical pencil. Do you use an electric toothbrush or no?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Of course.
That's something I kind of swear by, where I'm like,
is your toothbrush?
yeah, because I used to brush my teeth too hard that I was ripping off the enamel. Thanks. And so they told me I had to use an electric toothbrush.
Yeah, but I hope you don't use that too hard either, because that can.
Okay, well, what should I do then? Okay, fine. I won't brush my teeth. My God. And I'm
No.
going to come to you with my rank ass breath. What is like the worst habit you could have going into a dental hygienist?
The worst habit. I mean, it's literally, I swear, flossing. That's your number one thing.
Okay,
is
we
flossing.
got it. Kidding. All right, I'll floss again. My God.
Twice a day, people.
Twice a day is insane. I'll do once a week, and that's the best you're getting.
Once a week is crazy.
Twice a day is nuts.
You eat in the middle and once a day at night.
Fine. What's your ideal age to clean? Like, if you had to only clean one age of patient for the rest of your life.
One age.
Yeah.
Probably like 23 or 24.
Would you do a 27-year-old if they were like really sweet?
I mean, I guess if they're really
And
sweet.
they have, like,
That's close.
they floss like once every month.
I will say I hate cleaning like people with braces. That's literally the worst.
Do kids still get like braces combos? Because obviously, like when I was a kid and had braces, like I would do like Christmas themed and like Halloween themed. Are kids still doing that, or are they just like playing on their iPods?
Well, obviously they're playing on their iPads, but I feel like most of them just get like one solid color. Like they could care less.
Do you think kids are getting better or worse about oral hygiene? From like a trendcaster point of view.
I I think worse because I feel like kids don't listen to their parents as much often anymore. Parents kind of just let their kids do whatever, and then I see them and I'm like, ew, your kid does not brush his teeth.
Yeah. Do you ever have to like tell the parents like, hey, this kid's mouth is fucked? Like, what are you doing? Or is that mostly just like you tell the kid and just hope to God he relays it to his parents or their parents?
Well, I tell the kid first, and then I make them show me how they brush their teeth. I'm like, that is not how you do it. So I show them, and then I tell their parents too.
Can we role play really fast? And I'm a little kid with like horrible teeth, and you are you, and you just finished up.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Miss. I won't say your name, Missy. Thanks so much for the cleanup, Missy. How do my teeth look?
I mean, they could use a little bit of work.
Meaning what?
Meaning you need to brush a little better.
Okay, I brush 3 times a day, and you just said 2, so.
I mean, if you want to brush your teeth after lunch at school.
I don't want to. I'm kidding. We don't have to keep doing this. Sorry, I just had to for myself. Okay, great. And then you talk to my parents then? All right, great. Can I have my goodie bag, please? Thank you. Oh, I want to talk to you about, I mean, this is more of like an orthodontic thing, but it like I kind of fucked me over. I had to get a spacer back in the day. Do you know what that is?
Oh, yeah, I know.
And it would like move my teeth apart. So I had like a huge gap in my front teeth, and my mom would put a key into my mouth every single night and turn it a little bit further separating my teeth in an excruciating pain way.
Yes.
How the fuck are they letting people do that to kids? That's, I guess, just my question.
Honestly, I don't know. It's just because
it hurt.
I bet it did.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't have to do that. It's just because you have like a small like jaw, so they're making room for your adult teeth. So like it might hurt in the moment, but imagine doing that stuff now. Like you would much rather have that be done as a kid.
As like a child, and inflicting pain on a child is better. You're right.
But like
agreed. What would you say the most painful dental experience is?
I feel like it depends. A lot of people say root canals hurt, but I've had one.
It feels good for sure. You got a root canal?
Yeah, I've had one.
What did you do to deserve that?
Well, actually, in junior high, I got hit in the face with some chain, and it broke my nerve in my tooth, so I had to get a root canal up front. That's
crazy. One time I threw a softball so hard at my sister's face that she had to get a root canal, but it wasn't my fault. But like I feel like that's just how root canals happen. It's just like just getting hit in the face. Do people get veneers frequently or not so much?
A lot of people ask for them, but like if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna let you get veneers if you don't need them. Like, or at least it's not up to me, I guess. But
do you think veneers usually look bad?
It depends where you go. Like veneers, usually you can tell who has veneers and who doesn't. Let's be real.
It's hard when you can like so clearly tell, and it's like, damn it, like it doesn't look like it's just like, oh, you were blessed genetically. It's like, oh yeah, you got those aren't real.
Well,
but
it's
I
like
love you
why
for
are
it.
it's like why are these dentists letting them get the brightest, whitest
No,
like
I know.
shade?
It looks like those like chompy things, you know, those like the mouse that they have at like doctor's office. It's like, okay, why am I looking at the blueprint?
Right.
So
no, right.
Are there any other things that you want us to know about dental hygienists? You know, just general PSAs you want to put out there?
Well, I feel like obviously we know general PSA, brush and floss your damn teeth. It's simple as that. People come in and they're like, oh my gosh, you hurt my gums, and every single time I come in I have a cavity.
Yeah, because you don't brush your teeth. So yeah, because you're gross.
Floss, like
yeah, it's not that hard, except for it is
you
hard
just
for
take care
me,
of your
but.
teeth. Right.
Great. Well, we'll try our damn best. We'll do better for you. And I genuinely, dead ass after this conversation, I will try to floss daily, but I expect once a week. All right. Well, thank you so much for letting us dial you in. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope people start taking care of their teeth more just for your sake, because you shouldn't have to go through all that.
Right.
And yeah, talk to you soon.
Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye. Every single time I go to the dentist, I'm always asking the dental hygienist. I'm always asking the dental hygienist like all of my questions I have for them, and they're always just like, just floss more. Find something new to say. Like, truly, like, okay, got that fucking part. I'm not doing that. I want the second best thing. Anyways, it's crazy with the root canal thing, too. Like, damn, it really could just happen. I think just, like, everyone under the age of 11 got, like, smacked in the face. She also said, like, buy a chain. And I'm like, I was just afraid to get too into it in case it was, like, a personal story. Hope to God it was just a freak accident. Regardless, floss your fucking teeth. Like, my God, it's not that hard, and we're all going to start doing it a little bit more now. Don't go into the dental hygienist, too, if it's just, like, your teeth are fucked. Actually, no, like, that's what you have to do, unfortunately. Just try to clean up before. Anyways, I got shit on for having my daughter's teeth on my dresser. Okay, yeah, I care about that little girl. I have all of her teeth saved in a bag that I keep on my dresser. Who cares? That's literally normal. That's what a good father would do. My mom still has my rat tail. I used to have a rat tail in first grade, which like randomly is as gross as it sounds. And after a good 6 months of growing out, I don't know why I would like what went through my head to be like, you know what? I'm actually just going to grow like one really long piece of hair and braid it. Anyways, that rat tail still lives at my childhood home in a drawer in a bag. And similar to the foot sander, yeah, it's in a bag, so it's fine and it's safe and you can put that shit anywhere. Very normal. There was this really weird thing where like teachers would rip our teeth out. What do you mean? What do you mean a substitute teacher would wrap my tooth with a string and slam a door? Like, what? Were there laws? Like, genuinely, were there laws for teachers? Did teachers have rules back in the day? Like, I feel like that's, like, something that it's, like, you know how those be like, only your parents and your doctors can touch you here. I feel like let's just apply that to pulling teeth. There's no reason this fuck-ass 7-year-old substitute teacher is, like, pulling my two front teeth out. Why? Just let it dangle. Just let it dangle. I did love, like, when your tooth would be so close to falling out and you could kind of, like, play with it a little bit. That was like, I wish I had like a loose tooth for that reason. If I ever lost a tooth, I would lose my life. I don't know what I would do. One time I was dating this girl in high school and I got a call from her friend that's like, oh, she's really drunk and she lost her tooth. What do you mean? Whatever, I'm on my way. I show up. She's so drunk, so excited to see me. Brett! One of her main two front teeth completely gone. Oh, what happened? It's stuck in her legging. Her tooth is stuck in her legging. So we had to I pulled her tooth out of her legging. She was so drunk she didn't even notice that it was gone. I had to put it in milk. Again, I'm 16 years old. It's our options are milk or UV blue to put it in. I'm fuck it, let's put it in a glass of almond milk. That seems like the right thing to do, which I actually think is the right thing to do. I don't know, if you have to use non-dairy milk. Anyways, she got it fixed the next day, but I'm how am I responsible for a tooth? But I was. I'm this should be my substitute teacher's job. I don't know why the fuck I'm dealing with this. But truly, if I went through a phase where I would be so fucking annoying because I always thought I was chipping my teeth. And I also was very big into almonds at this time, so I'd always be eating almonds. And with my friends, I'd be like, oh my God, I just chipped my tooth. I just chipped, and I'd be dead ass every single time. I would be so genuine, actually thinking I chipped my tooth. I was horrible to be around. I never once chipped my tooth, but if I did, my God, just know that it would be the end of everything. It's an end all be all. I'm not chipping teeth. I'm fucking bitches. Kidding. Kidding. Anyways, y'all, that is episode 8 of Dialing In. I hope you learned something. I hope you are going to floss your teeth more than you're used to, and I hope if you have a crown, get it fixed. Get it fixed, because that shit stanks. And if you still have normal braces, get normal colors. Just get white. I assume that, I actually don't know what white would look like there really aren't any good colors. I think white is the best bet. Or just do Invisalign. Save your troubles, do Invisalign. You won't get bullied. If you ever have to get a spacer, just lean into it, make a fucking water fountain out of your mouth. You can still be a cool guy and have a huge gap in your front teeth. I know from experience. So yeah, episode 8, go blow my shit up, blow it up. For those of you who are watching, I love you so much. Big big, massive shit coming. Like gigantic shit coming. We have maybe some exciting guests coming up that I'm over the fucking moon about. We're gonna be doing some new things. We are gonna get that paid option here up and running for you guys because money is tight. Very, very big opportunities. If you like spending money, we are gonna get that off here shortly when the girls get back. Because again, I can't do anything by myself, as I found out the hard way. But I love y'all. Have a good week. God bless. Floss your teeth. They're gross. They're really gross. Wear your retainers as well. All right, love you guys. Hey.